Hello and welcome to High Voltage Engineering. We are continuing with this topic called the conduction and breakdown of liquid dielectrics. In this class, we'll be talking about pure liquids and commercial liquids, and we'll be talking about its purification. We'll be talking about its purification system as well as its breakdown tests. So let us continue. So pure liquids are those which are chemically pure and do not contain any other impurity, even in traces of 1 in 10 to the power 9. And structurally they are simple. Examples of such simple pure liquids are N-hexane, that is C6H14, okay, N-neptane C7H16, and other paraffin hydrocarbons. By using simple and pure liquids, it is easier to separate out the various factors that influence conduction and breakdown in them. On the other hand, the commercial liquid oils, which are not chemically pure, normally consist of mixtures of complex organic molecules which cannot be easily specified or reproduced in a series experiments. Now we'll be talking about uh, the the purification processes. The main impurities in liquid dielectrics are dusts, moisture, dissolved gases, and ionic impurities. Various methods employed for the purification and filtration through mechanical filters, spray filters, and electrostatic filters, centrifuging, degassing, and distillation, and chemical treatment. In chemical treatment, it is the addition of ions, exchange materials such as alumina, fuller earth, etc., and filtering. Dust particles, when present, become charged and reduce the breakdown strength of the liquid dielectric, and they can be removed by careful filtration. Liquid normally consists of moisture and dissolved gases in small quantities. Gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide significantly affect the breakdown strength of the liquid, and hence it is necessary to control the amount of gas present. This is done by distillation and degassing. Okay, so this is the purification system. We'll be coming to the purification system. Before that, we need to understand that ionic impurities in liquids like water vapor is easily dissociates, leads to very high conductivity and heating of the liquid depending on the applied electric field. Water is removed using drying agents or by vacuum drying. Sometimes liquids are shaken with concentrated sulfuric acid to cycle liquid purification system to remove sometimes the liquids are shaken and with concentrated sulfuric acid to remove wax and residue and washed with caustic soda and distilled water. So we'll be seeing the liquid purification process. This is the uh, schematic diagram of commonly used closed cycle liquid purification system to prepare liquids. The liquid from the reservoir flows through the distillation column where the ionic impurities are removed. Water is removed by drying agents or frozen out in the low temperature bath. The gases dissolved in the liquid are removed by passing them through the cooling tower or pumped out by the vacuum pumps. The liquid then passes through the filter where dust particles are removed. The liquid thus purified is then used to test the cell. The used liquid then flows back into the reservoir. The vacuum system thus helps to remove the moisture and other gaseous impurities. So this is the purification system, which has the distillation column, the cooling tower. It has a filter and the reservoir and the vacuum pump as being described. Now we'll come to the breakdown tests. The breakdown tests are normally conducted using test cells. For testing pure liquids, the test cells used are small, so the less quantity of liquid is used during testing. Also, test cells are usually an integral part of the purification system. The electrodes used in the breakdown voltage measurement are usually spheres of 0.5 to 1 centimeter in diameter with gap spacing of 100 to 200 nanometer, that is 0.1 millimeter. The gap is accurately controlled by using micrometer. Sometimes parallel plane uniform field electrode systems are also used. The electrode separation is very critical in measurements with a liquid, and also the electrode surface smoothness and presence of oxide films having marked influence on the breakdown strength. The test voltages required for these tests are usually low, of the order of 50 to 100 kilovolts, because of small electrode spacing. The breakdown strength of the DC conductivities obtained in pure liquids are very high, of the order of 1 megavolt per centimeter and 10 to the power minus 18 to 10 to the power minus 20 mho per centimeter respectively. The conductivity being measured at electrical fields of the order of 1 kilovolt per centimeter. Okay, so these are the different breakdown tests that have been described. So this is the end of the lecture. Thank you.